Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is What is the Gossip About You in the Spiritual Realm? So let's see, we are going to have the timestamps in the description box along with my email address. You can send me an email if you're interested in a private and personal reading. There is a giveaway once I reach 2,000 subscribers. The instructions to enter for that is in the description box. And if you would like to make a donation to my channel, I have Cash App and PayPal, and those links are also there. And we'll just introduce your piles and then we'll get into your reading. The first pile, and this is from the Psychic Tarot deck, is Rest and Rejuvenation. The second pile is card number 3, Recognition and Reward. And finally, card number 9, Fulfillment of Wishes. So go ahead and choose your pile or piles and we'll get into your reading. Hi, pile 1, this is your reading if you chose Rest and Rejuvenation. And this reading is, what is the gossip about you in the spiritual realm? We'll show you all your cards and then we'll talk about it. From the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle, we have Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Next we have the Seven of Pentacles from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Then we have the Hermit. Next we have the Page of Pentacles from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Then we have the Four of Swords. From the Wild Offering Oracle deck we have Intention. Intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. From the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck, we have I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. And then we have from the Energy Oracle deck, card number 35, First Chakra, Archangel Michael. Some of you may be 35 years old. Next, from the Goddess Power deck, we have card number 17, Great Goddess, Sacred Unity. Might be someone's birthday, 17. From the Archetype deck, we have Samaritan. Refine your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Then we have Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. And then we have card number 38, Divine Guidance, whispers from the beings who shine, let their message be clear and kind. That's the Magical Spell deck. And finally, we have from the Universal Love Oracle deck, we have Expectancy. So part of the gossip in the spiritual realm about you is that you are manifesting your intentions. And some of your intentions, and you actually expect them to come true. And so they are guiding you. We have Archangel Michael here. Some of you may be working with Archangel Michael, but I believe that Archangel Michael is guiding and guarding you and protecting your manifestation and your manifestations, because here it says, my intention is that all God's wishes for me come true. And the intention of the spiritual realm is for all of your wishes to come true. So all of your wishes are God's wishes for you. And you're being divinely guided, and they're talking about your manifestations and what you're creating in this world and what you're bringing down from the heavenlies, and that your expectations are going to be fulfilled. So they're talking about your light, and your light is love, and how you can see things. You can see into the spiritual realm. You can see them. You may even hear their whispers. And they talk about that. And you get in touch with them somehow, whether it's through your sleep while you're resting, or you actually meditate, or when you're in touch with nature. But you are, in fact, seeing into and feeling the spiritual realm. And they are connected to you. And I think some of the gossip is about you falling in love, or falling more deeply in love. With unconditionally loving, giving, and receiving affection, falling in love. It's like a sweet surprise. They're like, ooh, we can't wait. And it's like you give birth to the spiritual in your life. Like you bring down the beauty of heaven, and they talk about that. There's something about rainbows and watercolors. You paint the world a new color. And you continue to learn more and more. They see how you grow, how you continue to plant seeds and grow new things that have never been done before. And they're working with you hand in hand to bring this creation down to reality in your manifestations. And their sense of home, a homecoming. And bringing heaven to earth and manifesting your heart's desires. I feel they talk about how you're closest to them in nature, in the woods, near the trees. Some of you may connect with trees. And they're saying too that your wisdom is inspiring and captivating, and they're watching your life unfold and how you move through the world, and it's actually inspiring to them. And they feel like you deserve love. You deserve to be in love. You deserve to be loved and nurtured and held. And they want to say too that they do nurture you, they hold you, they caress you in light, I'm hearing. You're like you're like the spiritual realm's, child, but child in a way like they're so proud of you and everything you do and every step you take. It's like watching a child take their first steps, and they get so excited about it. And they really see you and see who you are on the inside. And I feel they talk about how you felt alone. You felt alone and maybe like an outsider. But that's because you're so connected with the spiritual realm that you are kind of like an outsider. because you are so connected there, your earthly connection hasn't been as grounded. Although Archangel Michael is working with you to ground your energy further, to make you feel more at home in the world while you're here. Because you're a being of light that has come from the light, so you feel like you're not of this world and have felt on the outside. But you're not going to be alone for long. Like I said, I feel like there's like this cute talk, this cute gossip about, you know, bringing this person or people to you. I'm thinking of a particular person. Thoughts other people had what you wanted, but you couldn't have it, but you can have it. It is yours. Expect it to come, because your manifestation is coming. And you're going to have a partner in crime, someone who holds your hand, if you don't already. And if you do have that, they think it's so cute and they gossip about that. And they just like, and they seeing a vision of a baby, and they just want to give you a bunch of little kisses. Like you kiss the baby all over their cheeks and their face and their nose and their little feeties. And the spiritual realm like views you like that. And it's not in a bad way at all. It's in a very precious type of way. I want to say you are never alone. They've always been with you. And they are talking about how your heart is healing, how you've healed so many things. How you've healed so many things. And you've become freer. And how you are just a reflection of all the colors of the rainbow, which altogether is light, right? There's something about your eyes. They talk about your eyes. You're like a seer. You are a seer. And you have a story to tell. You have a story. I don't really see that here, but that's what I'm feeling from this. You have a story to tell. Your story is important. You have to tell what you see. And you see the beauty in places where other people don't see it. And Spirit is just very enamored with you. So it's very sweet, very sweet. So I think this is the gossip about you in the spiritual realm. And if that resonated, please like and comment with, I guess, an eyeball. That seems resonant. Or a little rainbow, if that's somewhere. And subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And if you have any ideas for future readings, I'd appreciate if you leave those in the comments. And once I clean this up, I'm going to move on to pile 2. I hope this inspired and encouraged you, and you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. Thank you for coming to my channel. Hi pile 2, this is your reading if you chose recognition and reward. And this reading is, what is the gossip about you in the spiritual realm? We're going to introduce your cards and then talk about them. From the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle, we have Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. I had a hammer in the morning. That's all I know, that song, I don't know. Then we have the Two of Swords from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. and the Two of Pentacles. 2-2. From the Light Seers Tarot deck, we have the King of Cups. And we have the World. In the song We Are the World. We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones. From the 80s, I think. Being Enough from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. The innermost heart says, you are enough, nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow, more deserving. You, yes, you are love. When the universe has your back, Oracle deck, we have I choose to learn through love. Then we have card number 3, Blossoming Abundance. From the Goddess Power deck, we have card number 35, Maya, Illusion. It's a beautiful card. And then we have, from the Archetype deck, Child Magical, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. Mediator, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. From the Magical Spell deck, we have card number 26. So maybe you're getting some sex and they're gossiping about that. Hey, what's up? Bang. Okay, card number 26. True love come to me. True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote it be. And then we have Moon Tree. Okay, so I'm also at the Moon Tree. I'm hearing Moon Child. I think the spiritual realm is like really excited about how childlike your spirit is. And part of that came through with the other one, the first pile too. But this reading is a little bit different here. But just this, this free-spirited, sparkling, like I'm feeling your aura like this pink, sparkly with diamonds and with this child magical too. And then true love come to me. Like there's this in love sense from the spiritual realm toward you of they think you are like, I mean, stunningly magical. I'm trying to think of the word that's as close as I can get, like stunningly magical. That you are more than enough. As you are, they fully embrace you and they want to just give you all of the abundance in the world. They want to give you the world. And, you know, all of these things that you're creating, everything in your heart is creating a beautiful environment, a beautiful life. I think some of you, they talk about how you can be or are a healer, that you have like this depth of emotion and depth of heart and spirit, and someone who creates peace and magic wherever they go. Like you could wave a magic wand and create this, I'm like seeing this like fairy like magical forest. And like that's your home. Whatever that means, okay. And just this, there's definitely a pinkish type of aura to you. You're someone who could be a therapist and a counselor and a healer. Someone who's meant to be known around the world. And like you sparkle into other people's energy. It's very sparkly. I'm feeling this very sparkly, pinky, platinum, silvery energy. And with this recognition and reward, I feel like the spiritual realm just wants me to give you a hand. That you've done such a freaking great job. They like recognize you, they see you, they're putting you on this pedestal and rewarding you because, and it feels like you're a very humble person. They talk about how humble you are, but you deserve accolades, you deserve the recognition, you deserve the reward. You are more than enough. It doesn't matter who told you you're not enough. You are more than enough. Enough is not even the thing. You are love. You are this magical being. You have all the tools in front of you to build whatever you want. They want to commend you for your persistence and how you see through illusions and how you truly love others. You may be very connected to the moon and the moon cycles. You are deeply emotional. And they acknowledge that and they see that. And they want you to share that with the world, your vulnerability. There's a partnership here for you. We have 2 2s. There's a partnership available to you. And I'm feeling definitely with spirit to come into harmony and bring harmony in the world. I'm hearing like a violin, just the violin music. I don't know what that has to do with anything. But it's like, look at the stars of the sky. And that's how your potential is. That's how they see your potential. They see you as a star. And they talk about your gentleness, your beauty, your depth, your, that fairy-like energy. I feel like tulips are going to be a sign for you, or daisies, to say you're recognized. You're recognized by spirit. The spiritual realm sees you. They see you. They really see you. And you're a very old soul, deeply rooted and connected to the moon. And they talk about, it feels like you're connected to the night as well, the evening. There's something in the night skies. They're like freaking just in love with you. They're in love with you. They're in love with you. And you're a true lover. Child magical. And stunningly magical, mysterious, sparkling, and resplendent. And they give you props, and they want to give you a hand. The spiritual realm is giving you a hand, and I can actually like hear them like, giving you a standing ovation. They recognize you, your work, your persistence, what you have gone through. They recognize you. And that is your reading, pile 2. If that resonated, please put a, I don't know if there's like a fairy emoji, but if there is, put a fairy emoji in the comments or a star. And let's see, I hope that inspired and encouraged you. And you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. Please, maybe I said like and comment already, but subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And if you have any ideas for future readings, I'd appreciate if you put that in the comments as well. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will get into the next reading pile. Hi, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose this from the Psychic Tarot deck, card number 9, Fulfillment of Wishes. And this is, what is the gossip about you in the spiritual realm? We'll introduce your cards and then talk about them. First, we have from the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. From the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have the 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups, next we have the Queen of Swords, and that's from the Light Seers Tarot deck, and the 3 of Swords. From the Wild Offering Oracle deck, we have Service. You stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. And those little dandelion wish thingies is standing out to me with fulfillment of wishes. And the spiritual realm are saying your wishes are going to come true. And they're talking about that. Because you have a mindset and a heart set, heart set to serve and be of service. And that is bringing in the fulfillment of your wishes. And it's going to flow in like a waterfall. Next, from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck, I choose love no matter what. Next, card number 20, Envy, from the Energy Oracle deck. From the Goddess Power deck, we have card number 5, Knowledge, Athena. Some of you may be connected with Greece or the goddess Athena. From the Archetype deck, we have Damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Then we have Trickster. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. From the Magical Spell deck, we have card number 40, Psychic Protection. Around me now a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. And finally, we have from the Universal Love Oracle deck, the Gateway. So Spirit, the spiritual realm, has talked about and is gossiping about how shitty some of the things you've been through, or a lot of the things you've been through that have broken your heart have been. And how it has, taxed you and tried you, and yet it's made you grow, it's made you learn, it's given you wisdom beyond the capacity of most people to understand. It's given you the ability to manipulate energies. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, in a good way. you're able to protect yourself, you're able to protect others. They see you as a warrior. And they're talking about how you will be the envy of many if you are not already. That your beauty and your attractiveness is second to none. That you're unique in your beauty. You're unique in how gorgeous you are, inside and out. Like you have an array of talents and abilities. Like there are so many things you can do. In your intelligence, you're probably genius level. And even if you don't think so, there are areas within your intelligence that are just genius. And that's what the spiritual realm is talking about. How you can make something out of nothing. And I think the spiritual realm also likes to play little tricks with you. Like, okay, like you put something down and then it's not there. Or like the trick of the eye or something like that. It's all in good fun. It's just to have fun with you and to let you know they're there. And some of you may be afraid to see into the spiritual realm or see spirits, but you still can. But they play with you. And they talk about how fun you are. How much fun you have. You are just like a really good time. And they like having fun with you. That's what I'm saying. They really like having fun with you. They think you're a good time. I think you make them laugh in good ways, in very good ways. You're probably a very funny person. It does look like they talk about, how you've had your heart broken and everything, and you can laugh through the tears. Like you laugh about it. We have 2 3s here, which may be significant. We also have 2 3 4 5. So they see how you have grown, and they talk about, you're moving on up. You're moving up and creating this golden reality for yourself and reflecting on who you are and becoming the most awe-inspiring version of yourself. They want you to stop playing those same tapes over and over and over of your heartbreaks, of your challenges. You are going to be the envy of many. They're talking about how you are entering a new gateway, a new phase of life, because this actually says gateway, and here is a gateway. You're entering a new phase. And they know you choose love no matter what, even though it's broken your heart. And they're saying they don't want you to be afraid to love. They don't want you to be afraid of love. Because that kind of love, love and fear are not are opposites, basically. He who is made perfect in love doesn't fear anymore. And don't fear love. True love is not going to break your heart. I'm not saying if you lose someone you love, that won't break your heart. But the actual experience of love is fulfilling. It's who you are. And I feel the spiritual realm is very inspired by your strength and your abilities and how you have overcome. And I think they talk about your sensuality and your sexuality and how you need to be in touch with that. And I'm hearing rivers of living water, refreshment and renewal. Maybe some of you are going to visit some waterfalls. And you are a treasure. They're saying you're a treasure. Maybe you felt like you were a hidden treasure, like people didn't see your true value. But what you don't see, maybe right now, is, and maybe you do, hopefully, that you are a treasure. And believe it or not, people, I'm seeing a lot of gold. You're golden. You're valuable. You're needed. And you're very wise. You're very wise and intelligent, and spirit is, and the spiritual realm really talks about that. They just think you are pretty freaking amazing. And they love how you've overcome. And they love your mind. And your intuitive abilities. And just how magnificent you are. And they talk about and gossip about, I think they do gossip about your sex life. It's kind of funny. But it looks like you're either really good in that area, or you've had, different flings, or like a very interesting sex life. Obviously, if you're over 18, hopefully you are watching these readings, and they gossip about that. I don't know what you're up to that way. I mean, you have the spiritual realm gossiping about your sex life. That's interesting. That's pretty funny. And I think the spiritual realm also talks about you have a nice body. Like, you just have this really, like, you're very freaking gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And like really sexy, and just, there's something very magnificent about your presence. And there's a lot of people sexually attracted to you, and there are people who are envious of you. And the spiritual realm talks about that. And it could have been heartbreaking for you, and they know that. And so you're very protective of yourself and your energy and those you love. And they talk about that as well. And they gossip about it. Well, they gossip about your sex life. What are you doing? The spiritual realm is gossiping about it. It's funny. That's cute. That's very cute. All right, so that, and I'm hearing you could pull a rabbit out of your hat. Whatever that means. All right. I think that's about all I have for you. And if that resonated, please like and comment with a, I don't know, something magical. Magic hat, magic wand, a rabbit. Pulling a rabbit out of your hat. You're very fertile. Or doing it like rabbits too. I don't know. What are you doing? You got the spiritual realm talking about your sex life, don't you? All right. So I hope that inspired you and encouraged you. And, well, hopefully you are having a sex life and they're not talking about how you're not getting any. I don't know. Okay, sorry. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And thank thank you so much for coming to my channel and watching my readings. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye-bye.